At Tel Aviv's Saraski Hospital, the race to vaccinate the population is in full swing.
India has crossed 1 million vaccine beneficiaries.
It's the largest, fastest global vaccine rollout in history. And it's already stretching the supply chain, with the European Union threatening to keep locally manufactured vaccine for itself.
The European Union will take any action required to protect its citizens and rights.
The worry is that Australia will suffer in this mad scramble by countries which are in the middle of terrifying second and third waves. And Pfizer is one of the companies falling behind schedule at the moment.
Pfizer committed to develop 1.3 billion doses by the end of 2021. Pfizer and BioNTech have now increased that target to 2 billion doses by the end of 2021. And what that means is, to increase that capacity, we have had to go back and look at our manufacturing processes, retool and upgrade to increase the capacity. And that is the reason why there's been some short-term temporary slowdown in deliveries to some countries.
Pfizer says it's confident of delivering the first 80,000 doses on time as part of its commitment to supply 10 million doses in 2021. So we're still on track for a February rollout. But Pfizer can't say there won't be any further delays after that.
It's likely to have some variabilities. That means that the exact number of doses that might be arriving 1 week may change slightly, or the exact day that it arrives may change slightly.
This uncertainty puts even more pressure on the Astra vaccine approval, especially as there's been controversy over how its trials have been conducted. John Skerritt heads our drug regulator, the Therapeutic Goods Administration.
I think we need to recognise that a pandemic is not a usual situation when you can sit back and design a perfect trial.
The questions over the Astra vaccine include the dosage regimen that will give maximum efficacy, and whether the vaccine will work in the elderly, since the early Astra trials did not recruit a high proportion of older, sicker people. So given most of us will receive the Astra vaccine, all eyes will be on the TGA when it eventually completes the approval process.
No decision has been made on the AstraZeneca vaccine. It will be going to our advisory committee at the end of next week, so in about a week and a half's time. And they'll be looking at those issues about dosage, about gap between doses, about what groups of patients, individuals it's suitable for, and so forth.
Australia's been slower to approve vaccines than many other countries. The TGA says that's been a good thing, especially in the case of the Pfizer vaccine, which was linked to deaths in frail elderly Norwegians. The vaccine was later ruled out, though, as the cause of death.
If you're giving a vaccine to someone who may only have weeks or months to live, or any medicine or any form of medical intervention, you've got to outweigh whether that's really prolonging life or not. And so the initial concerns with the vaccines have largely been addressed.
While vaccine rollout accelerates around the world, there's a wild card. New, more contagious and potentially vaccine-resistant strains of the virus are emerging in several countries. The good news is that Pfizer says its vaccine can be changed as needed.
mRNA vaccine technology offers speed and flexibility. And what that means is, as a virus adapts, the vaccine can also adapt.
And the unprecedented global effort to combat the virus continues, with more vaccines on the way.
We will be reviewing COVID vaccines in 18 months' time, maybe in 3 years' time, because there'll be improvements. There'll be vaccines that can be stored and transported totally at room temperature. There'll be vaccines that may not need a needle or can be inhaled or even ingested. Companies have decided, and researchers have decided, that it's worth developing the second, third and fourth generation COVID vaccines.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.